Hey guys, we're here with Will today, and we're gonna bring back Wednesdays with Will.
Well, welcome back. It's been a while since we've done it. We're going to do a tour of the building that's under construction, our Christian Life Center. And so we're going to go in the door and we'll start in the entryway.
Perfect.
So in here, some of the big changes that we'll do in the entryway, we're putting down new tile, which will match the tile that's in our sanctuary, be the same tile and pattern. We're also doing new ceiling clouds, which will be a kind of wood slat ceiling tile, kind of dress it up a little bit. We're trying to tie this building in to the sanctuary building, and so we're using a lot of the same materials that we use in there. But the big change on this wall to my left, you can see that we've opened it up a little bit, and that's to add structure so that we can support the stained glass windows. You know, we got a current project that we're replacing the stained glass windows in the sanctuary. Well, the old windows will come over here and be hung on the wall, and they'll be backlit, so we can keep that history of those windows and, again, help tie this building to the other building.
Very cool. On to the next room.
All right. Okay. Let me go turn. All right, so here we are in the Great Hall, and you'll notice one of the big changes is the color. We are getting away from the yellows that we've lived with for 20 years, and we'll have a nice gray color. You can see they've done the upper part of the room. We've got the new acoustic panels in and the paint on the upper part. Next week, they will start to refinish the gym floor and then finish up all the painting and restaining the wood in here to match the colors that we use in the other building. So now we're going to move on to the kitchen.
Follow us.
In the primary part of the kitchen, there's not a lot of huge changes. We are making some functional changes. We're adding some electricity to the island and stuff so that it'll work better. But the big changes are in the back, and we're excited about these. We have expanded our dishwashing area, almost doubled the size of it, and so that's really nice. But we've also added a pantry in the back. We'll let you look at the dishwasher area. I mean, it's not much right now, but we've opened up this back to the back room, and this will be pantry additional prep space. We'll have cabinets all around the perimeter and then an island in the middle to work on. And so this will really increase our space for cooking and preparing meals. But then the other neat thing is as you head out the back door here, we are going to walk into what will be the new Centennial Hall. This space used to be the coffee house until we moved it across to the annex. But now we've kind of opened up, taken out some of the walls and made it a little bigger. So we got kind of a small fellowship hall that we can use for all kinds of events. And we're super excited about it. It will get a nice wood laminate or LVT floor, and then some wood plank ceiling clouds, and it's just going to be a spectacular place for us to have events. We'll move on to the day school area now. All right, so we're now in the day school area, and we've made some significant changes here. You might recall there was a large open room here. We've kind of broken that up a little bit. We've added a sensory room for those kids that just need a little time to calm down without all the extra noise around them. And then we've reconfigured the offices for the director and finance manager. The rooms are still the same, but y'all may remember we had a multicolored tile floor. Our building is kind of growing up. It's 20 years old now, and so our colors are a little more mature, I'd say. And so we'll come over here and you can look in this room. We've got the flooring in this room. I don't have lighting.
I love it.
So in here you'll see we've got a wood plank LVT that we're doing the floors in the classrooms. And then the floors in the hallways that aren't the porcelain tile will be that same tile that's in our main hallway in the sanctuary building. So again, it ties the whole campus together and it's going to be a really nice look. But all the classrooms are going to be the same. We have a different color in every classroom. We'll do our colors with our furniture and stuff in the day school rooms, but they'll get painted the same gray that we're using throughout the building. And everything's getting new lights in all the rooms. All the spaces get new lights. We're putting LED lighting in all of our rooms now, and so that'll be a big improvement on energy savings and just the quality of the light that we have in the rooms. All right, so we're up on the second floor, and a lot more, we started this a little earlier, so a lot more work is completed up here. You can see the flooring in the hallway. It's starting to look a lot more finished, and we're starting to get ceiling tiles in. In some of the rooms, they've got a lot more in. They've done all the edges right now and the stuff with holes in it. But come this way, and we're going to go look at the restrooms. Our restrooms on the first floor and the second floor use the same tile, and so you can get an idea of what our restrooms are going to look like. All right, so we're in one of the restrooms, and you can see our tile that we've used on the walls and the floor. The tile matches the tile that will be in the main hallway downstairs, but it'll be some larger format tiles downstairs. But you can see it's much more mature than the restrooms we used to have in here, and so we're super excited about the look of the new building. So we're going to go look at the youth room, which is getting a lot of changes. All right, so in here in the youth room, it's going to have a significant change. One, we removed the ceiling, and we're doing an open concept in the youth commons, and then we've opened up these two walls, glass walls, that lead into the game room and the senior high breakout room here in the youth area. And so it opens it up a lot more, makes it feel a lot bigger, and ties it all together. And so we're real excited about those changes. And you can see the floors down. I know it's kind of dirty. All the floors are kind of dirty because we're under construction still, but it's kind of got a nice concrete look, vinyl plank tile here in the youth rooms. And some of the breakout rooms, the game room, will have a carpet tile kind of floor in there, but we don't want to put that down until we're closer to the end of construction because of the dirt. Carpet doesn't clean as good as tile does. So we're going to head now to the children's areas and take a look in there. Right here is the start of the children's area. You may recall there was an office here. Miss Gwenda used to office up here. She's sad to be losing that office, but this will make our children's area safer. This will be our check-in station for the children, and then they'll go through a glass door that will be right here, and that way they'll be in a secure area. They'll be checked in. There'll be plenty of room for parents. We won't have the bottleneck that we used to have at the door. And so this will be a big improvement. So now we're in the children's area. And this will be a secure area. They'll come through the door. And then what we've done is we've actually broken up the ladies' restroom on the second floor and put a restroom in here so kids can go to the restroom without having to leave the secure area. We're always looking for ways to improve the safety for our kids. Right now, the guys are working on the lighting in here. That's why it's a little dark in here. But we're going to walk on in here into one of the rooms, and we'll see. This one has come a long ways. And here, this is the first room to really start to get most of the ceiling in. And so the rooms are really starting to look finished as we get to this point. There's still a lot of work to do in here, but you can see we use the same blonde flooring up here. It's the vinyl plank flooring in the children's area. And then you can see the new ceiling and lights. We've selected some colors to do accent walls in the different spaces. And so we're really excited to see the spaces start to come together.
Thank you so much for joining us today with this construction tour. We are so grateful for Will for taking us on the tour.
Thanks, too, for joining us. I really appreciate it. It's fun to bring this back. Join us next week as we do an updated tour on the organ. We know we've made some changes to the organ, and we're excited to show you some of those new changes.
See y'all next week. Bye. Bye.